Alrighty then. Oh, I forgot my little slide screen didn't go off there. God given. Whoopsie. Anyways, thank you for everybody joining today. I do appreciate it. If everybody can hear me, make sure I coming in clearly. Stealthy, am I coming in?
We're good on sound.
All right, good to hear that. All right. This is the BearThoughts podcast. We're gonna go live every Wednesday at 5 o'clock, just BT time. Get through that real quick. We're gonna jump right into the podcast. Corva, how you doing this week?
I am doing fabulous.
Oh, you're looking fabulous. Meow meow.
I am feeling fabulous. Oh my god.
We gotta get you some like 3D printed cat ears now because we're all about that 3D prints now, so we might as well just go all in all. Okay, this past week actually I saw somebody had like a mod for a bicycle helmets and cat ears, and they actually looked pretty legitly cool. Like I've seen them before, but like somebody did a model for them so you can print them out and put them on your bicycle helmet, and it has like an air vent for it too. So you don't have to worry about the ears flopping your helmet back. It actually goes flowing through it. Apparently, really good. They engineered it, I guess, to make sure it doesn't have restricting airflows to it. And
nice.
yeah, I always do appreciate when somebody's doing something like that to really hit at the fandom. I don't know what guy out there honestly would want that, but I'm sure there's some females that would love that on their bicycle helmet. So if you're into that, get you a 3D printer and print them yourself. So, for anybody wondering why he's wearing the wig, well, Stealthy apparently got her some wigs and some cat ears the other day because she can't find hers anymore and decided to go get them. And she was on stream yesterday wearing some blue hair and cat ears, and she went, fuck it, let's put it on Corvo while he's streaming. Because, why the hell not?
Because I'm fabulous, darling. I'm fabulous.
Fabulous. I bet your week hasn't been very fabulous. Of course, the internet's been ablaze this fucking week.
My week has been the complete opposite of fabulous. It has been shittyless.
Shittyless. Okay, so I don't want you to go too much into that you can't go into, but I want to jump right into that if you're capable. What's been going on? Like, why is the internet ablaze right now? What is
everybody in the IT world collectively wants to say, fuck updates, because an update rolled out and it broke network printing on a large number of global user machines. Now, that doesn't sound very bad when you think about it being printing, but what you don't realize, and what I do from an IT standpoint, is everything that had the ability to print, every piece of software that had the ability to print, if you were affected by this, was broken.
Okay, so it wasn't just because what I'm understanding, it wasn't just a networking thing, like communicating between two devices error problem.
No. What this did is it broke your network printing. So let's say you had an Excel spreadsheet you wanted to print. Your Excel crashed because it couldn't load printers to print. You wanted to print something from Word, it just froze. You wanted to print something from anything, it froze. And in some cases, it froze the entire machine. To which, when you rebooted, it took 90 minutes to get back into your machine because your machine on reboot looks for print drivers to know what printers to load. Imagine having a multi-million-dollar company. One of your sites has like 35 people at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
16 of which are office people. The rest of them are people that are in the plant building parts for the rest of your sites. And none of those 16 people in the office can get into their machines. Or if they do get into their machines, they can't print a single thing to give you a pick list, a parts list, or anything for you to be able to build anything. Oh, and on top of that, it's that site's time of the month to be audited.
Not good timing. So, okay. So any computer or any programming that had the capability of the thing of printing was frozen.
Yep.
So and even if you didn't use that program at the time, if the computer has the printing capability on it, it would freeze.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll give you an example. let's say if my machine had been affected, and like me and you both use Mesh Mixer.
Yeah.
Mesh Mixer also has the ability to print. Mesh Mixer would have either not opened, which is what most Autodesk software did when it was broken by this thing. It just wouldn't open.
Mm-hmm.
Or it would open and completely freeze your computer. You would have to reboot, and upon reboot, you would spend an hour and a half waiting for it to log in because it was still looking to load printers that it couldn't contact anymore.
So, okay, so from your point of view, and you know what you know, do you feel like, and I'm putting a high speculation here, do you feel like this is a reason why the internet was such a blaze this past week with Facebook and Instagram and now Twitch?
Yes, because you got to think all of those platforms run on servers, and most of those servers have print capabilities enabled on them so that you can print log reports or various other tasks for your business.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's broken, it's broken. What do? Shit goes down.
Fix it.
Fix it. Yes.
Yeah, that's how the IT guy. And if you're limited on IT.
Since Friday of last week, all the way through today, my entire group that does what I do across all sites have done a way to fix this problem.
Fix it, and then, as far as I understand, it just resurfaced again.
So basically, the first fix that came out, the company that caused it put out a release. It was an update. It'll fix the problem. And yes, it did fix the problem for that day. Upon logging in the next day, the problem resurfaced because they never removed the original update, which overrode their fix during the night. Okay. So at that point, we as an IT group decided that we could no longer depend upon this vendor to help us fix the problem they've created. So we all do what IT people do when we're faced with a situation like this. We start looking for our own fixes. And to one of my colleagues' credit, sometime around 10:30, night before last, he found a single registry key amongst all the registry keys that exist on your computer that was causing the issue.
Quick fix. Just delete that son of a gun.
Right. So we deleted it. And it is a fix for anybody that received the original update that the company rolled out. But if that person did not have that update, it only fixed it for that day. So then, today, I spent all day on all those people that didn't get the original update, putting it on there, an hour and a half worth of downloading and installing, and then applying our fix that corrected the issue.
Just to have
now,
it.
I want you to think about this. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 IT people in a single company has spent since Friday of last week working on this issue through today to get a resolution. Now, how much money do you think that is in soft cost?
And software costs, okay, so let me give you a rough ball estimate from here. So I'm thinking about employees first. So employees would come into the stand. So hourly wages. Are you salary or hourly?
I'm salary.
Salary. So okay, salary. So I'm thinking 6 people, salary. I would say either around $25,000 to $35,000 just daily. So
that don't even cover a single person, Grumpy.
Daily? $35,000 daily?
There is one of those 6 that are making
35,000.
Yeah, there's one of those people that you got to realize that is clearing probably high 6 digits a year. Imagine what his hourly is.
I couldn't. I couldn't.
It's a lot of money.
Long live
It was
IT.
probably costing us 75,000 a day.
75,000. So.
And then times that times 4.
Yeah. So close to, if not more, over $250,000 per day.
That's for those 4 days. Now that person that makes 6 digits, he worked 5 because he worked through the weekend.
Okay, so close to $500,000.
Yeah.
Shit. $500,000, and that's just in workers.
That's just the salary. We're not talking about the product being delayed and money being lost there.
Yeah, so like each day, I'm thinking of each day because like Facebook, just for within 1 day, they lost over, was it 6 million, 6 billion? I forget.
Yeah, it's up there. I guarantee you, it cost us at least $2 million since last Friday.
God dang it. Boy, I'd just be happy with a quarter of that. Just give me a quarter of that. I'd be happy. Fuck it. I don't need millions. I just quarter of it. I would be happy.
That it has been a very not fabulous week for me.
So, okay, so now now Twitch is just like this within the day had a leak of all the top streamers out there's salary was just leaked. All of them.
Yep.
Pokimane, yep. Nick Merce.
Yep.
You name them, they got leaked.
Now I cannot confirm that this issue caused it, but I can tell you from an IT perspective, if you wanted a universal way to break into someone's machine, exploiting a print driver, which shows up on everybody's machine, or making a weakness in the ability to print, virtually gives you a backdoor into anybody's machine.
Yeah, because
what did this update break? It broke network printing.
So all they had to do was just figure out where the leak was, and
the reason it took this leak probably didn't cause it, but somebody that's seen what it was doing probably had the knowledge to sit down and figure out, okay, what's it affecting and how can I use it to get what I want?
Mm-hmm. And just ran with that as they see fit. Sorry about that.
Yep.
So they use that as a leak. That pretty much happens every single time there's an update. Like if there's an update and there's something broken, a hacker will find out, like, there's my door. It's broken, therefore it must be accessed. So why didn't your IT guy just go, hey, I deleted this one little thing inside your programming, and I forward that to that company. You don't want to send the company here, chat viewers. You should put two together. The company that released that update for everybody and just say, hey, just delete this and we're good.
Here's the problem with that. That company has security protocols. Any fixes from outside that company has to be vetted for a 3-day.
Willie says long live IT.
Package.
Mm-hmm.
So they take 3 days to vet any fixes that come from outside of their company before they will apply them. So guess what? You're still exploited for 3 days.
Yeah, that is a long time. And this was all before the Facebook crash, right?
Yep.
Willie said long live IT.
Thank you, Willie. Long live IT.
I said that when it happened, but thank you for letting him know, because I don't know if you even heard me when I said it. Then again, I don't think she can hear me, right? Yeah, she can hear me.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Okay, so hopefully, I hope that this fixes a lot of things, but you have a lot of other things on your plate. For me, it's just, I can't say I have a lot of things on my plates other than the casual, usual things, delivering foods on the side and 3D printing stuff and painting things, which I had to say, these brushes that my wife got, I love them. They're great. I must be a noob at painting, because I never knew that you had to remove glue from paintbrushes before. At least I never had to do that before. When I was a kid, most of the time the parents like, here's a paintbrush and start painting. I'm like, okay, fine. Like this, I had a whole instructions to use it. Like in order to use the paintbrushes, I had to like rinse them and soap them and rub them in my
Yep.
paw, but they're
Yep.
definitely worth it. So everybody's interested in getting into it. Trust me, a good paintbrush and learning how to take care of them definitely goes a long way. But I got
Yep.
my mom's Tinkerbell primed in, so it's ready to go. Wings are done and the base is done. So Mom, you have that to look forward to whenever you get
And
back from
on
vacation.
the printing front, on my side,
Mm-hmm.
currently my custom design mask is in print on my stream, and my Ning Wong is now at the painters being painted.
Okay, so how is the magnetic bed going for you since that little whole debacle last week?
That thing has not showed back up on my printer as of yet. Um, because, well, I got frustrated, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, I bet you probably got frustrated. Yeah, that probably sounds like a good word after the last issue, and I'm assuming nothing has been resolved there then, right?
Nope. I did print a print on the regular bed.
Came out great.
I printed a Charizard Pokeball. Everything turned out okay on it, except for one of the wings had some cracks in the thin spots.
Mm-hmm.
So I ran it through the cure a couple of times because my intention was after it was a little bit more solid to go back and resin over those cracks.
Yeah.
But apparently I ran it too long in the cure,
Made it
and
brittle.
it scaled up like it had some kind of scaling skin disease.
Ah, that's interesting. So like maybe there was some left residue on the outside of it and it kind of like scaled off or something, or was it
Which is very weird because like when I got through cleaning it, I checked it, I finger touched it, and it felt very clean, just like any of my other prints.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not real sure what that whole situation was about, but I'll revisit it. I wanted to put that to the side right now to get the mask going because I've been promising it for stream, and I would like to have it done for a sneak peek appearance at the next podcast.
Yes. So next podcast you're gonna be a bit of a usual yourself, but I heard you and your kids are going to go do some trick-or-treating or some sort, and your kids got them some costumes.
Yes, so one of them got a blue ninja outfit as close to Sub-Zero as he could get. And the other one got a black and gold ninja outfit as close to Scorpion as he could get. So the two ninjas are going to make an appearance where we're going.
Okay, and you're gonna hopefully. Well, the masks might be a little big for them. The masks that you printed, right? Like
right, their masks, their outfits come with ninja masks, so they're good.
Okay, I would honestly like if I could, I'd like, yep, no, you get the original, you get the mask from the movie here. Those things are cool.
I wanted to, but mine are too large for them. I would have to scale it down. I don't have time to print it before we go.
That's too bad. I would definitely be like wanting to use that. So what do you two have costumes or just your kids?
The kids have costumes. The only thing that me and Stealthy have currently is these luscious locks that we're showing here. I mean, takes a lot of care to get this fluffy and fabulous, guys. I'm just telling you. But we have these, and then hopefully my Corvo mask will be completed and painted so that I'll have it.
Okay, so at least you have something. Because I know the kids will be able to go and dress up for it. It's so weird how Halloween's so close around the corner. But speaking of Halloween, we have something we need to get across of. And
my lovely assistant passed me.
We have
said item.
Thanks to Corvo. Sorry to reverse here, but the